Growing up, I would always come and watch the hometown Gophers. I really wanted to come play here. Spent 3 or 4 years trying to get Tubby Smith to offer me. Just kind of progressed a little too slowly and it never happened. The group at Drake, were a great staff. I really enjoyed the time I spent with them, and I had to pull the trigger. Being 3.5, 4 hours away from home just wasn't working out. When my brother was young, he had cancer. It was important for me to get back home to my family. He just continued to fight through it. He's made it out, and it was just the greatest decision of my life.
We understood the story about his brother, the fact that he wanted to come back home. And so, we were lucky that it all kind of worked out.
Into the paint, kicks out to King, another ball fake, got his man in the air, open three, left side, bullseye again.
The Maryland game was a lot of fun. The previous 6 games, we had the weight of the world on our shoulders. It was just challenging to get a ball to go through the basket.
He was hitting threes from all over the place, and he clinched 2 big free throws to help us win the game.
Suleiman, and that'll do it. A stunning upset at the Barn. Number 6 Maryland goes down.
There's not too many fans that would come out day in and day out for an 0-13 team. So just to have the kind of support we have here is just something really special. And we haven't had the best year, but we kept fighting, and we knew we'd show up one of these nights. And to have it against Maryland,
He's going to be remembered for that memorable speech after the Maryland game, and I'm happy he did it because I think people will now remember him the right way. Joey showed why he plays as hard as he does. It's for his home state.
Woo-hoo. You thought that was the one.
And I just set you up. What's new though, right? I met Joey in 7th or 8th grade.
Now it's as if me and Darin are brothers.
I'm not even gonna call a pocket.
We've lived together for, over 8 years now.
Don't scratch on the 8 ball.
It all started meeting Dan first. I was in Burnsville High School's gym. I had just gotten done getting my butt kicked.
When I watched him play, I just thought he was out of position for the style that he plays. So after that game, I had walked over to see if he would play summer ball with us. And I told him, if you come and play with us, you could go play Division I basketball. He agreed to come and play.
This wasn't your everyday AAU team. We were kind of picked and chosen from the corners of Minnesota. We were the Southside misfits in a way.
Minnesota Southside was just filled with kids that nobody really wanted on an AAU team.
Every time we won a tournament, if you asked the other teams or the other coaches, they said, you guys just simply work harder.
Times were tough just because of my family situation, going through a divorce and going through some health issues with my brother. It really gave me a place where I could get away from all that.
There'd be nights where he'd just sleep at the foot of my bed, and then we'd go to the gym all day.
I started staying with him on weekdays for games, and all of a sudden it ended up I have my own room at his house. I don't think I'd be a Division I basketball player if I stayed in Eagan, just because everything that the Haugh family did for me growing up, they turned me into a winner. If you want to play at this level, you got to have some fight in you, and they really installed that in me.
Joey's joined on the court by his mother Julie and coaches and mentors Bill Olson and Dan and Lori Haugh. Number 24, Joey King!
Love you, brother. Good job. Play good tonight, okay? Proud of you.
You got to bring it right from the get-go.
Koenig again on the drive, and again, no resistance. He got it right to the rim.
Wisconsin, 14 of 24 from the field and 4 of 9 from 3.
Wisconsin seized control about midway through the first half. Had a couple of 20-point leads in the first half and led by 21 here at one point in the second. And here comes King for the final time. Here's the round of applause from Gold Country. This one is in the books. Badgers 62 and the Golden Gophers 49.